old, and I didn't know a word of English. And, prior to this business, I was extremely insecure. I never spoke to the camera. I didn't like the way I looked. I didn't like my voice. I didn't like my accent. I was literally like my worst critic. And I'm sure a lot of us can relate to that, because now that I'm in it, I know that people feel that way. And I never thought that I could do much, right? I saw a pattern in my family of my mom and her sisters and my grandma and her grandma depending on a man. And I promised myself as a little girl that I was never going to depend on a man. And there I was, 27 years old, stay-at-home mom, depending on a man. I don't want to sound ungrateful, because my husband has been a great provider, but I always wanted more. I always knew that I could do something. I always knew that there was something unique about me, just like all of you beautiful people. And I just wanted to share it, and I didn't know how. School was not an option because I never liked school. And imagine me going back to corporate America after having kids. My son is 9, my daughter's 4. And I actually did. I went back to work to the bank when my son turned 3, and I couldn't deal. It was not for me. I couldn't stand the routine. I couldn't stand being away from my child. It was not for me. So immediately I knew that I wanted to do something else. Then I had heard about network marketing. Like I said, what we do is network marketing. And I always said no to it for years. You see people doing other network marketing companies that I was like, oh my God, they're so ridiculous. I was literally the biggest network marketing hater, but it was because I was ignorant to it. I didn't understand it. I did not know what it was. And now, little did I know that, network marketing is the second highest paying industry in the world. Okay, fun fact, 80% of women who make a 6-figure monthly income do it through network marketing. Network marketing is the only industry in the world that could give you celebrity money without you being a celebrity. And network marketing has the most self-made millionaires than any other industry in the world. So a lot of people don't know this. And we're programmed to believe that you have to go to college and you have to work a million years, and the only way you could be a millionaire is if you come from money, or you look a certain way, or you worked for freaking 80 hours a week. And trust me, that is not the case. Abundance is always present. Unfortunately, society and our parents and their paradigms have trained us to create limitations, but it's not true. I promise you, because it's happening to me, not only, but it's happening to a lot of us. Obviously, the people that are putting in the work, right? So prior to this, I was a stay-at-home mom. I said no to this for months. And then one day, after it was offered to me enough times, I was like, you know what? Something in my gut was telling me yes. I came home to my husband and I asked him, I'm like, Jay, what do you think about this? He did a bunch of research because he would never want me to put my name on something that wasn't legit. And he's like, babe, just try it. You have nothing to lose. You have 30-day money back guaranteed, which, by the way, we don't even have to invest any money at all. All you have to do is get a bundle of your own products that you're going to absolutely love, right? So I joined scared, I joined insecure, I joined skeptical, but I joined, and it's been absolutely life-changing. Not only have I grown financially, but I have grown with confidence. I have grown in every single way, right? The trainings that this business gives you are not only going to help you with this business, but they're going to help you with anything that you want to do in the future. We literally train you on how to organically grow your social media. It's 2021. Social media is not going anywhere. If you're not making money from your phone, you need to accept the fact that the world has changed and we have to change with it. So not only do we train you on how to grow your social media, how to create your personal brand, how to monetize your social media and all the platforms that we have, but we train you on mindset, personal development, marketing, the science behind social media. We train you on, 7 laws of the universe, laws of attraction, manifestation, trainings that are going to help you level up in every area of your life. And I promise you, you're going to absolutely love it. The community that we have is absolutely amazing. At the end of the day, you do become like the 5 people that you speak to the most. So why wouldn't you want to speak to millionaires and people that are hungry and people that are ambitious and want to take over with you, right? Like, why are you staying in that same cage with your little circle when you could join and learn from millionaires all the time? The chats that we have are literally nonstop 24/7. You're never going to be alone in this. We got you through the whole system. However, like I said, you do have 30-day money back guarantees. So if you buy your bundles and after 2-3 weeks, you join the trainings, you join the calls, and you're like, you know what, this is not for me, you move on and you have nothing to lose. Something that I always ask everyone is that, oops, sorry. Let me turn off my phone because if not, my phone's not going to stop. Sorry. Something that I love to ask everyone is that if your main source of income right now, whatever you're going to school for, whatever is it that you're doing for money right now, if it's not going to make you a self-made millionaire in the next 2 to 3 to 5 years, why wouldn't you give this a chance when it is absolutely risk-free? You know, to have a business, to be an entrepreneur, you need to invest money in inventory. You need to invest money on a website. You need to invest money on, you know, so many things, a location and shipping and handling and customer service. And here you don't need to do any of that. All you do is literally just get amazing products that we have and just run with it. Now, the difference between the people that are successful in this and the people that are not is obviously their consistency and work ethic. But this is the only industry that actually cares about your personal development. You know, like we actually go deep into changing your paradigm, changing your morning routine, changing your habits, like giving you a support system that's with you 24/7. And that is why a lot of people are very, very successful in this, because you're never alone. No other job and no other industry that you can do from home, from Wi-Fi, allows you to do that, or they even care about where you come from. You know, unfortunately, if you're in corporate America, we're just another number, right? Like they don't really need us. We can be replaced like this. You guys saw that through the whole pandemic thing going on, which is still happening. And our business actually skyrocketed because a lot of people realize that it's 2021 and you need to find a way to make money from your phone. Now, what we do, the company that we work for is Monet. This company is absolutely amazing. We're only 6 years old. In 6 years, we have become a $1 billion company. I don't know if you guys know, but the only 4 other companies that have been able to become a $1 billion company in less than 5 years, debt-free, are Facebook, Google, Amazon, and what's the other one? Facebook, Google, Amazon.
Amazon, Facebook,
No, but there's another one.
Google and Facebook.
I think it's Uber.
Google and
Anyway,
Apple.
the point that Apple, there you go. The point that I'm trying to make is I want you guys to know how big we are. So I know they're completely different industries, but we have become that. You know, we are a $1 billion company debt-free in less than 5 years, which is absolutely amazing. So it just goes to show, I want you guys to know how amazing this is. Another fun fact is that Monet right now is only open in 5 countries, right? Those countries are Canada, USA, Poland, Ireland, and the UK. But the CEO said at Monations last year that we're going global. So I want you guys to get excited. Imagine where we're gonna be in 2, 5, 10 years. The time is gonna pass by anyway. And at the end of the day, every millionaire has at least 7 sources of income. You guys cannot get comfortable in just relying on 1 or 2. You always need to be open to more success and more opportunity, right? But before I keep on going, because I love my business so much, I'll talk for hours. I'm gonna bring up my girl, Denise. Let me find her. Babe, can you raise your hand? She's gonna tell you her story and how she does. There she is. And then after she speaks, I'm gonna bring up my husband. My husband is a traditional business type of guy. He's very successful, but I want him to put in his 2 cents on how network marketing has also changed his life. Prior to me joining Monet, my husband was also a network marketing leader. We were like, that doesn't work, that's BS. You know, it was not a thing. And because he saw my success, he actually also joined network marketing and he loves it. So I want him to explain to you guys how different those 2 types of industries are. Babe, I don't know.
Oh, no, you unmuted me. I'm good. I was just waiting for you to, finish.
How are you, babe?
I'm good. How are you? You look amazing.
Thank you. So do you.
I'm so glad we're doing this.
Yes.
Guys, I can't wait till I pass this off to Jason. So I'm going to make this very short. Christy, I loved hearing your story. I didn't even know your story. So that was really amazing to hear. But okay, what's going on, guys? I'm excited to be on here with all of you tonight. I'm Denise, as Christy mentioned. And one of the things that, like she also mentioned, we're all different people, different stories. So I'm going to dive right into mine and cut the fat and give it to you straight tonight, okay? Ever since I can remember, my dream job, if you're on this call and you have like some sort of plan and dream, my dream job was to work at an advertising agency in New York City, okay? Before I started this journey. And I knew that it was going to be endless hours, underpaid. I didn't care. It was everything I ever wanted. The end of story. And I got it. I did the whole thing. I went to the design school, got the dream job, but I didn't realize it was going to limit me from doing other things that I love, which is the norm, right? We give things up so we can gain other things. But let me backtrack for a second. I feel like I didn't really know this prior this call, but Christy and I are kind of similar. Like we both come from a different country. Like I moved to the States when I was 12 years old. My mother left her entire life behind and started a brand new one for us, okay? So it wasn't all glam. She worked 3 jobs to make that happen. You know, it really is kind of like what you would imagine it to be for somebody who's starting all over in a foreign country. And I think like I never really realized back then how much my mother gave up to give, which is like, you know, it's a moment in your life you kind of realize like what you do for your kids. I don't have kids. Christy has kids. Like, and she probably is getting more emotional me talking about it than I am, even understanding that aspect, right? So that being said, my whole life has been on the go. It started with me traveling back and forth to see my family, which made me who I am today, which is why I also can't stand still, okay? With anything. I love being on the move, but even more so, I love being a part of a movement. And this is one hell of a movement I didn't plan on being a part of. People say they join this for the community. I didn't. I have a lot of friends. I could barely catch up with my few. And I'm sure just like what you're thinking right now, that circle you have, if you just let it, it can get bigger and better with this, right? As for traveling, who likes a vacation on this call? Who likes to go on vacation? I can easily say, I don't know a single person in my circle that doesn't like to go on trips, okay? But let me actually ask that again. Do you guys like to go on vacation for free? Does anybody ever say no to that? Okay, they just sent us to Bora Bora. Before it was Grand Cayman. Next stop is DR, Vegas, and Tokyo. And here's the thing, like I said, I love to travel, but I never traveled for free. I never worked for a company that compensated for something that you earned. That never was the case for me. And I'm a hard worker. I don't know. I don't care if you're lazy. I don't care if you have any other, it doesn't matter. I'm sure we all work hard in our own terms, right? But I was never rewarded for it, which is, I think most companies, they should all look into that, you know, rewarding their people. And listen, they could be sending us on trips or giving us free Range Rovers and Cadillacs. It all just sounds unrealistic. Like it just sounds unrealistic to you, all of you, right? But think of it this way. The day that you start this, you are that much closer like than where you are today, okay? English was not my first language. You know, like when you feel foreign about something that you're not familiar with, I didn't know the language. Sort of like how I didn't know the language to this business. I wasn't a network marketing hater, like Christy mentioned, but that's because I actually didn't even know what network marketing is. Like I didn't know the definition. I had never heard of it. I'd never learned the word. So it was a whole new thing for me. And once I understood, I was like, okay, this is crazy. This is something I cannot believe. I didn't even know. It was a whole new world. Another thing I wasn't familiar with, which shocks most people, okay, is the beauty industry. How in the world was I going to be successful in something I didn't feel passionate for? I'm the friend you guys have who would so much rather have you do my makeup than doing my own, okay? We don't have makeup, but I'm just saying, forget me doing my hair. Like, I am just not that friend. I have 5 things. Even if I buy a contour kit, I don't know how to use it. It doesn't matter. I just have never been passionate about it. But one, I started 3 years ago, and now we're hair, skin, and wellness. You see how they're growing? I'm so happy that I've been able to see that, okay? Speaking of the products, I can sit here and tell you guys we're vegan, no harsh chemicals, the products make your hair grow, or skincare is this or that, but I'm not going to, because I don't expect anyone to believe me, because I know products will make you a believer themselves once you're using them, okay? Look at me. I mean, 3 years later, here I am, okay, on this call with Christy and all of you, and if it sucked, I'm a straight shooter. I'd be long gone. There's no way I can, deny anything that I'm not genuinely passionate about. However, if you guys do want the facts on the science, we can talk about after this call, message me, whatever you want to do. But before I pass this on to the millionaire mentor, Christy's husband himself, I do want to say one thing. I'm a big believer on how things happen when you least expect it. And, just think of it this way, like relationships, life scares, a business opportunity like this one, right? I never expected for my best friend to approach me with this. I never expected to say yes after a whole lot of no's. Like Christy, she said no a bunch of times, right? When this business creeped into my life, I thought, I'm a senior art director in New York City. My hours are outrageous. I also freelance. I didn't know how I fit in, or if I could even fit this into my world. And to me, time is money, and I didn't have any time, at least I thought, right? And that's the thing about life. It's unpredictable. Like, that's why I think we have to be more open to things. It's like dating. We're all so guarded because we've been hurt before, and we have to let our guards down for a second and be open to something. We can't all be crazy. That's how you have to think about it, We have the power to change the script to our stories. It sounds cheesy, but it's true. So think about it. Within my first year, I'm going to tell you guys this right now, in this business, I qualified for a free car. I thought that was a joke. My first free trip. I quit my corporate job, which I want you guys to know that I straight up told my best friend, I'm never quitting my job for shampoo. That's exactly my reaction to it. So if you can relate to that, I got to see my family for months. I booked a one-way ticket with one of my other best friends, and we got to travel for months. I became founder. We hit bigger goals and decided, I was like, I don't want to go back to New York City anymore. I'm going to move to California just because I could. Currently, I'm in Toronto right now for almost a month with our team. This business is just absolutely insane. So if there's anything I want you guys to take from my story, is that we're all different. Maybe things I said might not resonate with you. Maybe it resonated with Christy. Maybe it doesn't resonate with either one of us. But your story can be completely different, and I want that. I want people to know your story. And if there's one thing I want my story to tell you guys, is that stop asking questions about everything and put your business hat on for a second and start asking, why should I do this? Can I gain any business skills from this? Okay, I'm going to say this, money always ruled my life. I said no to things because I couldn't do those things. I never said no to working more because I always was down to make more money, okay? But I never lived with the mindset of how I can help other people, donate, or help my family. I just felt like every man for themselves till this entered my life. So if there's anything you can take, be open to trying something new, or just be open to the idea that this could be something different. Because if you're wondering why Monat, like Christy said, remember like when the music industry denied the idea of iPods till Apple came along and they had a revolutionary product? This is not your regular MLM company. We do it different. We do it big. We do it better. But we can talk about business. Christy, you're going to make Jason come on? There he is. I'm going to mute myself.
I love your story so much, and you see what I mean, you guys. I attract so many boss, amazing individuals into our lives through this business, and that is why we're growing, because we're vibrating high. We want the same things. We want to like take over and make money, right? And I love the fact that you said that it's too good to be true. Actually, I think I read it on the chat. It's too good to be true. Trust me, I felt the same way. They told me free trips. Yeah, okay. Free car. Yeah, right. If I get the car, if I get it in 2 to 3 years, I got it in 7 months with me not even being that consistent because I didn't know what it was. But after 7 months, I was able to get a free Cadillac, and I was able to gift it to my parents, something that I never even planned on doing. And the main thing that I've gotten from this industry is to dream big. I know that it sounds crazy. I know it sounds that it's too good to be true, but I want to let you guys know that abundance is out there. There's so much money to be made for all of us, and we just have to go get it because it's right there. But I'm going to bring up my husband. He is absolutely amazing. He's very successful. He went to college. He has like over 10 businesses. He charges people thousands of dollars to train them on how to grow on social media. And, you know, we get trained by him for free just by being part of this community. So I want him to share with you guys from a businessman perspective, because he does have traditional businesses, and because he saw my growth with network marketing, he also decided to join, and now he loves it. So I want him to put in his 2 cents on what is it that we do, how does he feel, and how much have you grown ever since you started doing this. For all of you that don't know, his name is Jason Stone. He has over, with
almost 7 million.
But with all your Instagrams together.
Maybe 8 million.
He's a beast, okay? And he's great, and he's ambitious, and he's a hustler, and he's awesome, and I love him. So
I'm a hustler.
I want him to tell you guys how he went from being a traditional business person, being a network marketing hater, because we both we're like, oh, those Herbalifers or this and that, they're so silly because we didn't know, we're like, oh my God, it's so sad that you have to do network marketing for a living instead of owning your own business, because that's what we thought. That's how we're programmed to think. And now his mindset has completely changed. He has grown so much. He's so much better in every single way, like me, like all of us, once we joined this. So what's up, baby? Take it away.
No, I was actually going to put this microphone on, but it's not on. So what's up, guys? My name is Jason Stone, AKA the Millionaire Mentor. You guys already know that.
Ooh.
And so my story, I'm 40 years old, and I started the business when I was in my 20s. And that business, Treadstone Performance, a traditional business where I had managed employees, go to conventions, inventory, all the stresses of running a business. And I compare that to what business that we are in now is network marketing, social selling. And I believe this business, the business that we're all in, is the business of the 21st century because people buy from people. Advertising, what traditional businesses do, where they advertise on Google, they advertise on Facebook, and they're spending money with the big corporations to get the word out. Well, big corporations are realizing that it's better to pay people instead of Facebook and Google. So Monet decided to pay the people to advertise. So we are the advertisers. And word of mouth marketing, it converts 5 times the one over traditional marketing. So it's like we have the best of both worlds. And I've seen businesses go from traditional business buying advertising and then converting to network marketing and then absolutely explode. So everybody in this call, there's like 500 people on the call. You guys are in the right place at the right time. And I believe this is the biggest opportunity of our lifetime because network marketing, the skills that I've learned in the last couple of years, I apply to my traditional business. And the skills that you're going to learn here, you can apply to any business. Even if you're not passionate about this, even if you treat this as a side hustle, you go all in. Because we both treated it as a side hustle when we started. And I realized if you really put a full-time effort in this, you can make a lot of money a lot quicker. You know how long it took me to make $40,000, $50,000 in my traditional business? 10 years. I did that in, I don't know, less than a year. So
By the way, sorry, little old me.
Little old Christy.
Little old me. That how afraid was I of the camera? Or
I've tried to put her on my camera and my stories so many times. Nope, I'm not going. I was shy.
Terrified, you guys. Terrified.
And we all are. Like, I get it. Talking to the camera, it's scary. You got to get used to it. You got to get used to your own voice. You got to do stories over and over again. No one's a natural. Well, at least 9 out of 10 people are not a natural on the camera. And we all get used to it. We all step outside our comfort zone. We all get comfortable with being uncomfortable, and we learn, and that's how we grow. So if you're not learning and growing on a daily basis, we all try to grow 1% mindset on a daily basis. If you're not growing, you're dying. So what I was trying to say is I believe network marketing, from a traditional businessman, I always wanted to be the one that's going to run my own network marketing business. I was going to turn my supplement company, Wealth Nutrition, into network marketing. That business, I've invested $50,000 into. You know what it's doing? It's just eating money. It's on the back burner because I'm putting my network marketing company on the front burner because I know how lucrative this business can be if I just give it a full-time effort for a good 1 to 2 years. I know I can make $1 million a month in this company. You know how long it's going to take you to make $1 million a month in a traditional business? 5 to 10 years. So with $100, $200, $300 that it costs to get into a business, this is the actual business. You can make a business. You're a I saw someone put in the chat box, you're a 1099. You can start a real business for a few $100s, not have to worry about employees, not have to worry about shipping, not worry about packaging products. I used to be up till 4 a.m. packaging products, go to the post office, answer the phone, customer service, all that shit. You don't have to worry about. All you do is go on your Instagram and you sell stuff. And selling is the highest paid profession in the world. When you learn how to sell something, you can sell anything. You can start your own business. So the skills that you learn here are going to be carried with you on for a lifetime because you're going to learn how to be a marketer. You're going to learn how to sell yourself. You're going to learn how to communicate. You're going to learn how to grow your mindset, the law of attraction, positivity, all these things I never learned in traditional business. And when I'm learning now, I go and apply because I'm such a better leader now in my traditional business, a way better leader. We cast the vision. We're not a manager, we lead people. And that's what's great about this company. You can actually build a sales team and lead people. So learning something here, teaching it is where you become a leader, is when you're teaching other leaders. And you have the opportunity to do that here in this company, not just sell shampoo, but you can actually build a sales organization. You can build and become a real leader, and you're going to learn communication skills. You're just going to be a better person all around your community, a better husband, father, wife, mother, sister, whatever. You're just going to be a better person. Trust me.
Do we sell shampoo?
I
think we do a little bit.
We sell the dream. So
I love how you said, being a salesperson. I know that sounds scary, you guys, but honestly, I don't even feel like I'm selling anything. All I'm doing, I'm sharing my story. I'm taking people on a journey with me, with my growth, because I get it. You see this side of me. You see this top ranks. We're making the money, but that's easy. It's easy to edify, but that was not us. That was not me a year and a half ago at all. I was so insecure. I had so many limits, and the only thing that was then you're halfway there. You're almost there, right? And this is the only industry.
hustle. This is another side hustle that you can make a full-time career with. Just start. All you got to do is start. Just like,
give it a try.
The sooner that you get in, the sooner that you just take the chance and just say, let's do it. Reach back out to the person that referred you to this webinar and say, I'm ready. I'm ready to take a risk. It's a couple $100 risk for the chance to make millions.
By the way, it's risk-free.
You got a money-back guarantee.
You have 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you feel it in your gut always knows just do it. You have nothing to lose. And that's what he told me when I asked him, I'm like, what do you think about this company? He's like, you have nothing to lose. I'm like, okay, you know what, let me just do it.
Just do it.
And I joined scared, but I joined, and it has completely changed my life. You know, opportunity is literally knocking at you right now. I promise you, you're on this call for a reason. So don't think about it too much. I mean, you don't even have to invest money. Like I said earlier, all you have to do is just buy your own products, and you have nothing. Yeah, try them out and join the calls, see the trainings, see what we're about. And if you don't like it, then it's okay. You know, you're not risking anything. You're just getting trained and hanging out with people that want to take over, right? Denise, do you have anything you want to add on, babe? Oh,
okay, look at this family right now. They're so freaking good looking. I can't get over it. Like, everyone thinks they're so good looking, right? Because when Jason said he's 40, I was like, he uses our skincare.
I do.
No, I mean, but this is, I think, the most important thing about this. Like, there's nothing more I want to add, but I just want you guys to see how different our lives are and how we all just make it happen and we all make it work for ourselves. And he's a very business oriented person. Christy never thought that she was going to be, you know, like doing this. I was
matching his income.
Yeah, no, just like, what? You made what he wanted to make in years in a year? This just
month.
Jason, tell me how you feel. He's like, I feel great.
I feel great. You can pay for some bills now. Yeah.
He's like, I get to do whatever the hell I want to do. No, we have this saying that we say we want to retire our husbands. So, you know, just that's what we're here for. Christy's like, no, not yet.
You got to think of this company as like, it's very new. This company's very new, billion-dollar company, but you got to think of it this way, because when you come into this, you actually secure a position. And the first people to act, the people that act quickly, and get overflow from the rest of the people on this call.
Okay, let me say that, because I just want to tell you guys that I know that a lot of you are thinking like, oh, but I know so many people that are doing it and they're not successful and they're not this, and I get it, trust me. But guess what? No one is you, and that is your power. No one has the work ethic that you have. No one has the goals that you have. No one has the why that you have. Do you think Kylie Jenner would have started a makeup brand after Estee Lauder is so successful, or Chanel or Dior or Clinique? No, but you know what? Kylie Jenner said, I'm gonna do it my own way. And guess what? Kylie Jenner did it. She became a billionaire. And what did her sister do? She started her own. Because no one's gonna do what you do, how you do, when you do. Okay? At the end of the day, 99% of people quit at everything, not just Monet. 99% of people quit at the gym, their relationships. Only 1% of real estate agents sell houses. Only 1% of boutiques keep going. Only 1% of restaurants and any other industry is what's going to set you apart, your work ethic, and how much work you're going to put into this, because you don't have a boss. This is completely up to you. We're here to help you, guide you, mentor you. We have systems, we have trainings, we have videos. But at the end of the day, is how much you want out of this. I don't know about you guys, but if you tell me like, hey, if you press this, you can make $1 million in 2 years, aren't you gonna press it? So if I'm telling you guys, if you follow what we tell you, if you join the training, if you apply what you're learning, you could get there. Why wouldn't you do it?
All I'm saying is, if you guys don't say yes, I know, see that nugget in the middle of them? She will say yes when she's of age before you will, and still be more successful if you keep waiting. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Thank you, babe, for having me on this call.
I'm so glad we did this.
I love you guys. Don't think about it too much. At the end of the day, the way that our brains work is that we overthink things too much. And if you overthink too much, then your brain and your ego is going to start telling you why this is not going to work out for you. But just give it a try. You have nothing to lose. Honestly, the money's great. Denise, you know the money's great. We're not going to lie. But it's not even the money for me. It's the fulfillment. The fact that I have had over 200 people quit their job. their 9 to 5 in less than a year and a half because they can match their income and they can do it around their kids. They can do it from home. So don't overthink it. You know, literally the products that you're gonna get, it's worth like your hair or your nails or a pedicure and a manicure, and it could change your life if you're willing to be coachable, be humble, and put in the work.
Someone said I'm joining all over again.
But I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all so much, and I cannot wait to see you and train you guys.